Ollie Jackson, well done at Brands Hatch. You were burdened with Paul O'Neill's nomination of Driver of the Weekend. Did you see it as a particularly starring weekend from your point of view?
Yeah, well, obviously the check, obviously he got that in the post before we arrived there. But yeah, no, it was a really fantastic weekend, and yeah, it's the culmination of a lot of effort over particularly last season, of just building on what I've been doing since I've been here in touring cars for the last pretty much 10 years now. And yeah, it was great to finally see some really good results, see some good pace, and come home with a couple of pots as well.
The car is a bit of a revelation, and it's a few tyre problems at Brands Hatch, though. Are they resolved, do you feel?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we've gone through everything. We think we found the smoking gun with the tyres, so I'm certainly confident that the team are on top of it. And yeah, it was a bit of a shame, particularly for Rory. I mean, and yeah, it caught me out in the third race as well.
Now, this is a particularly challenging part of the schedule. We've got Alton Park and then straight on to Knock Hill. For a team in the south of England like yourselves, how does this fortnight shape up, and what sort of toll does it take on the team?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's the team have been flat out anyway. I mean, thankfully we came away, particularly after the tyre failures, that there wasn't too much damage to the cars, and that gives the boys an easier job. Especially coming from Brands as well. It was the local track. They didn't have a big journey, to get away from the track last weekend, the previous race weekend. But yeah, I mean, after Alton, the guys are heading straight up to Knock Hill. I mean, obviously it's Rory's local track, and I think they've got a slot up there to re-prep the cars. But it does mean that everyone's living in each other's pockets for the entire week. And and any significant damage that we pick up at Alton Park, will be that bit more of a challenge to correct.
Yeah, is that a particular challenge for you as a driver? Is that in your mind that you've got to keep the car in one piece for the journey onto Knock Hill? Yeah,
I mean, obviously it's touring cars. You can't be too timid, otherwise you move backwards rapidly. But yeah, it's definitely at the back of your mind. And to wreck the car here, it would be a massive disaster. So you're better off with discretion as the better part of valour than to go for a gap and find yourself missing the best part of 2 weekends.
It was a great weekend for you at Brands Hatch, and perfect chance to build on it here at Alton Park and then at Knock Hill. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, Steve. Cheers. Thanks.